Welcome to a first look at QUAKE 1.5, this eagerly awaited mod, like myself, many others have been looking forward to. So what's it about? Well, I think the following can do the game far more justice than I can. So let's take a look at some media for the game. Well, at the time of making this video, there's two files that you can download. One's the main file itself, and then we've got the hotfix. It's not a very big file to download, only about 400 meg, and the hotfix, well, that's barely worth mentioning. To install it's very straightforward. These are the download folders. I've extracted them to the desktop. I'm also going to be using the original music in the gameplay. This is the main folder, and then all you need to do is drop your Quake files, like your Steam version for example, into here, and then drop in the Quake 1.5 folder. If you want to use the music, then I'd copy that and drop that into your Quake 1.5 folder, and then simply drop the Run Quake 1.5 Windows batch file into the main folder. And that's it. So just to show you that it works, I'll just quickly copy my Steam Quake files. There we are. Copy. Paste. And then let's run the Quake 1.5 Windows batch file. So you should be hearing the music in the background, and also see some rather apparent differences already. So without changing any settings, just to show you that it works, new game, and voila, there we go. So I pretty much want to run this through as the developer intended. I haven't changed much of anything. I've got the weapons centered. That's about it really. Got the music playing in the background, as you can hear, or will be able to hear once we start the first level. And I don't know if there's any truth to the old bit of information that I've heard before, that in the original game, playing on Nightmare can screw around with the speed of the enemies. I'm not sure if there's any truth to that, but I'll be trying Nightmare in this version anyway, so let's get going. And one of the first things that I liked about this was the water effect. I like most of the Arcane Dimensions additions, but I particularly like the water and the slime. Right, so level 1, of course. So many little changes here and there which really do add to the experience. Slipgate Complex. 7 secrets in this one, not 6. And the expected 42 enemies. See, they drop the shells there. And that looks to be a fallen Marine. Not entirely sure how I feel about the occasional sort of environmental shaking, but I'll probably get used to it. Dogs certainly seem to be more aggressive in this. Skyboxes look excellent, the colours look great. I would love to use the highest lighting setting in dark places, but as I know, it tends to screw around with other problems, makes other problems for you, so I won't bother with that. Just the sort of glow on that item there, it's just constant attention to detail which makes it so good. Oh. Getting very low FPS for some reason, maybe because I'm recording. But I saw it drop down to 49 at one point. But I assume it's the recording. Yeah, if you sort of stand there and watch them go through their, I don't know what you want to call it, a winded animation, then they eventually get up and start attacking you again. So you may want to kill them. Just occurred to me I haven't got the bloody double-barreled shotgun, so let's do that. Little touches like this, you shoot that and then glass drops down. And I do love this version of the double-barreled shotgun. I prefer it to the other one. And by and large, what I like about this is there's enough changes to make it tasteful. Well, it's subjective, of course, but I find it tasteful without going too far. A bit like with the M mod for Half-Life 2. I thought that was also very balanced. I think that's all the enemies dealt with, or virtually all of them. Okay, so we've got 4 out of the 7. Let's find the other 2 where I know to go. Let's do this one first. I think, to be fair, in the information page on ModDB, it does mention that you can get wildly varying performance. So I guess things will improve over time. Yeah, we need to get the yellow armor. And again, here, there's glass in the way, so very much an Arcane Dimensions, or at least it seems to be an Arcane Dimensions kind of addition. Should also mention you get proximity mines, you get 2 of them. Or 1 of them, I think, depending on the difficulty you start at. And of course I should mention that as I do tend to forget lately, is that I do have a flashlight. Seem to forget that in games I'm playing lately, and there's also the kick that you have there.